Hi y'all, Knife Detector here. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like what you see, please share my videos, because in my videos I like to show knives, pocket knives, mostly pocket knives, but some fixed blade knives that are unique, maybe forgotten, maybe today's generation don't know they exist, but they're out there, and it may be something that you might want to explore and look at yourself. And occasionally I do sell some of the knives that I feature on my videos. This particular one today I will be keeping. I don't know for how long, as long as I can, possibly. This is by a company called New York Knife Company, guys. And this is from probably somewhere between 1900 and 1930. This is a very old pocket knife. This is what they used to call a balloon pocket knife, or a swell center. It's possibly, let's see, about 4 inches, about 3.5 inches long. About 3.5 inches long, which is a good size. It's girthy, it's a little thick. Notice this curve right here, this little ballooning, this little swell right here in the middle. Notice the beautiful wood handles. I'm not sure if that's ebony or another type. It's a nice nice emblem there as well. This is a 2-blade knife, and here you can see in there where it says New York, if it can come out, it says New York Knife Company, and then it says Walden. Okay, this is pretty sharp. This is one that I did pay for, guys. Now notice that the kick on the large blade, it's kind of used up, so that it does go pretty deep in. So to take the large blade out, you have to take the small blade out first. I don't really like that, but heck, this knife is so old that got to give it its due respect. It's a workhorse, guys. It was a workhorse for somebody, and it continues to be useful even today, right? So that's the small blade. The small blade did not get as much use as the large blade, but it does not have any snap in it, but it is very sharp. This is the large blade. So you can see it's a good looking large blade. It's got a lot of sharpening on it. Somebody used it to sharpen it quite a bit. But it's a beautiful knife to carry, guys. The craftsman and workmanship on these knives is unparalleled. Again, these are out there. This is made by New York Knife Company. The reason that I want to make some videos on some of these knives is I think I've already made a video on one of these. If not, it's up and coming. These are very well made knives, guys. These are well made. The way these blades are made, they're made to last. When this blade was brand new, it was beautiful, I'm sure. Someone has already done some work on this blade. They polished it up. They probably gave that pin a couple of nicks so that it adheres properly. Somebody probably did some touch-ups on this. I understand that, and I'm good with that, because this is a good knife, and I'm happy to have it really in any condition. It's probably things that I would have done myself to it if I had gotten it in worse condition. But I did pay for this knife. I ended up paying around 50 bucks for this knife. One of the more expensive knives that I've ever bought. I think the most I've ever paid for a pocket knife is about 80 bucks. But it's a beautiful knife. As you can see there, you got the brass liners in very good condition. Very useful still. And if you watch my videos, you know that I like to try and make knives that are on the brink of death and bring them back and make them useful again, you know, because that's what they're for. They were made to be tools for us to use. And you can never ever underestimate the utilitarianism of a knife, because you can use it in so many different ways, in so many different parts of your life, whether it be at work or at home or for whatever you need it for. It always is helpful to have a pocket knife, something in your pocket to cut, to scrape, to whittle, to make something. It's a tool, and this is a good one. So again, this is New York Knife Company. I hope that's coming out kind of clear. And beautiful knife. There's no play on these blades, but there's no snap either, and that's to be expected. And I believe that's because the tang on the inside has been used so many times that it's worn. Now the little blade has no snap, you know, that just kind of hangs there, but the big blade does have a mid stop, And it does have a little bit of a snap open, maybe a slight snap close. Let's see. Nope, no snap there. But it has snapped before. I'm thinking maybe it's just got a little bit of oil from when I oiled it up. So this is a New York knife, balloon center or swell center knife, depending on what you want to call it. It's about 3.5 inches long. It's a beauty, guys, and it's out there. So if you guys want to look for these, they're getting harder and harder to find. I put some images on this video after I finish talking right now to kind of show you how much I paid, what it's called, and some images of what it looked for brand new. The seller that I bought this from posted an image of what it looked like new from the catalog. So I went ahead and I took a snapshot picture of that to show you guys. Guys, I have so many knife videos I want to do for you guys. Remember, I don't tend to make knife videos on newer knives. I tend to make knife videos on older, more unique or forgotten knives. I have about 20 of them that I want to make videos on, up and coming. It's hard to find the time to do that. So if I can, I'm going to try and put out 2 videos today. I don't have too many videos to make on modern knives, but I do have a couple that I'm going to be making. So until then, this is Knife Detector. I'm hoping that you guys are having a fantastic work week. Please spend time with your family this summer. God bless. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe.